Good day. Okay, let's talk about the cop bribery thing. Fine. If you don't know what happened, I'll give you a quick gist of what happened. So there's too many stories. I'm not sure, but the gist of it is there's this lady that got bribed apparently. Then the guy shot a video of being like, "Hey, I just bribed you. Give my money back." The lady gave the money back and said sorry. That's admission of guilt. Fine. Then it's like a huge thing now about police taking bribery, whatever. Cool. Then there was a second video that I saw of like other police. I think they were like the supervisor sort of addressing what happened, saying, no, he didn't take a bribe. They were doing like routine searches and they were like, hand over what you have so that um I'm searching you, you're handing it over to me. Now confirm how much it is so that when I return it to you, it is the amount that you said. So I'm not taking it, I'm just holding it. I'm just confiscating it momentarily. Fine. Right. That's the gist of it. So of course people don't believe the second people who are saying that they were like the second police officers were just justifying what the other ones did. They're trying to protect their own. It's just basic, whatever. Fine. Let's talk about what should happen. Not should happen, but what I think about it. Right. Disclaimer: I'm not really. I'm Morality is a confusing thing. Like what is right and what is wrong, right? And like there's what is right and what is wrong, and what is better and what is worse. Please think about that. Cool. Now let's talk about it. One, we know our bribing culture in South Africa. We know it. It's basically it's part of our culture. It's part of like why South Africa's corrupt. We have a very prominent bribing culture where like if you want something, it's how you can get it. Like bribing is like partly one of those. Cool. We know our bribing culture. It's South Africa, especially police officers when they catch you on the road, for misdemeanors, whatever. We know like the bribing culture how it works, right? Now, okay, cool. Now let's talk about what we people are saying. People are saying, okay, let them get fired. The person was right in shooting the video, right? I'm saying, cool, yes, he was correct in the moral sense of he did the right thing in shooting the video, getting the specific person fired, whatever, whatever, right? And some people are arguing whether JMPD should be on the roads, they should be catching people. Why is it not Metro Police? Whatever. Cool. My thing is, what I thought about the whole situation was this is going to be a problem, right? And you could argue that maybe I'm allowing corruption to happen. Whatever. My thing is, this is going to be a problem. South Africa also functions on a small matters like, let's say, and I don't say you forgot your license, but yeah, you forgot your license. Maybe you are a little tipsy, like small things. Because of South Africans, as like we are people who are very kind and very like not I won't say not serious, but we are not really heavily enforcing. Like we are not strict as a society. Like we could understand small problems. We're not really like not power crazy, I wouldn't say, but we don't like to make small things bigger things, I would say, as a society in general. Like we wouldn't like arrest you for something very minor, I would say, as a country. And I could be wrong, I'll say, but we don't really like to make small issues big. Fine, it's cool. Now, my thing is, what I think will happen, or also part of the comment is, if you must get arrested, whatever, whatever. What I think will happen is now, if police decide to be like, okay, no more bribes, it's gonna be an issue in South Africa because we know we have like one of the highest rates, I think, of what driving while intoxicated, drunk driving. It's going to cause an issue where people are going to get arrested and people are going to suffer, or they might charge higher for the risk of the bribery. Meaning, if they used to maybe charge you like 50 rand for like something minor, you know, something minor, maybe like a disc, I don't know, not having your license on you, they charge you like small amounts of money. Now they'll be like, you know what, give me 5,000 because I am inquiring the risk, and the money must be proportional to whatever risk that I'm taking. Right? Now, either the bribes are going to be higher, or they will not take bribes again. Now it's going to be stricter on the road. Some could argue that is better, which I agree too. It is better if they're stricter on the road. But some could argue it's going to cause problems because of we are not used to that, like, enforced law, like heavily enforced law. Like the roads are very protected, I won't lie. But we know, like, the bribing culture, how easy it is to get away with stuff. It's cool. Now it's where we question the morality of things, right? Are we going to be okay with them enforcing harder rules on the road? Because South Africa, we are generally carefree. People don't really, they know this about us because we're generally carefree. We're not really like, hence, I don't think we have, like, our altercations with police are not really like so, I don't say toxic, but they're not so charged, like emotionally charged. It's like, hey, how are you? Okay. They will even say to you, hey, you know the procedure. Talk to me. What can you do about this? We're generally not like trying to do the most, right? For something that is a small issue. If, let's say, your tail light is broken, right? And then they pull you over. They won't be like, oh my god, it's so illegal. You could cause like a mass accident. Like, if you know, what is this movie called? Final Destination 2. They won't be like, oh my god, you'll call Final Destination 2 wreckage for not having like one tail like broken. You see, they'll be like, ah, my guy, fix it, and then they'll be like, okay, Sianyana something could let you go. But next time, even though they don't really care that much, it is like how we are as a society. We're not really emotionally charged individuals. I would say that as South Africans, fine. I think now it's going to be like people are gonna get to take bribes. Now, is it good or bad for the country? Because now, whatever small issue you think they're being unfair on, meaning if they catch you next time, you forgot your license, or you were speeding a little bit, right? And then they're like ticket or bribery, right? Now you're gonna get angry because of it's gonna be like no ticket, bribery, no more bribery, we don't do bribery anymore. You're gonna feel the effect of one person. Now some could argue that it's good for the country. Some could argue now you are costing us our culture because we are a bribery driven culture. It is what it is, right? Do we choose the better path of let's be strict and enforce rules on the road so people behave? Or do we now bring the hammer down where everything and anything gets prosecuted? Now we don't play. Like we don't play with people. Bribery or not, right? It is what it is. That's what I think. That's basically the thing that I wanted to voice out. Which road do we choose? Like the road of being sort of quote unquote better could be the better argument that let's enforce rules on the road, stop the bribery thing. But now you can't use bribery to get out of stuff. That's basically what I'm asking. Because of now you're not gonna be able to use bribery to get out of stuff, people. Like minimal stuff, and you're gonna be angry. Like stupid stuff. Like somebody will break maybe your mirror, and then you could like get off with like something very minimal, but now you can't because you're fucked. But you now it's like a huge problem, a fine that will cost you like thousands. So which road do we wanna go? I just trying to tell you what I think we will think moral. Even though people act like no, let's do the right thing. No, we're not that type of country. We are not the morally correct country. It is what it is. We've accepted corruption. It's embedded, which is one thing I love about South Africans. We can say, yeah, it's a corrupt country, we get it. But we at least have accepted. We don't act like we're better than. Fine, there are steps, we will fix it and whatever. But I was just trying to show you what we, what I think, also what I know you think about it. Like, wow, this is gonna cost us severely. because it was a thing that was accepted. And in a sense, it could be argued that it was mutually beneficial, where corruption of like the road led to X, Y, and Z. Now, I don't like consume alcohol like that personally, but I have like very much of a problem with like people drinking and driving. Like I have a problem with that. It's not as heavily enforced, I accept it caused problem, deaths, whatever. Jup jup, prime example. So it's that thing where I always have an issue with it, like, but there's nothing I can do because there are ways to get out of it, right? Yeah, so it is what it is. It's just the only thing. Also, last comment on the cop. You are so dumb, bro. Are you so dumb? You are so dumb. And I don't know if it's like the hiring process or whatever, or like just the older generations and stuff, or just people in general. This is what I tell people, right? Also, uh, this is what they used to say to me at my old job. People don't catch things, right? There was once a time where they said, uh, if a customer comes with an issue or about someone, you need to calculate your words. Meaning, don't say, "Oh, sorry, it's our fault." No, be like, "Okay, I understand, ma'am. Let me go investigate. Let me go check what happened, and then I'll come and tell you what happened." But whatever, right? Basically, that statement that starts is just to help, sort of, I would say alleviate, but make you not get, let's say, indicted in extreme case of like what happened. You're trying to not be like openly admitting fault. You can just say, "No, I'll investigate. I don't know what happened at this current moment in time. So let me go check. I'll give you a call or something like that." Now it gives you time to recuperate, see what you can do. This is what they used to do. It used to help us not be like charged guilty basically, and give us time to strategize on a response. It is like basic things. This is what I used to think about in general. Like I used to think about the company that I used to work for as like corporate. It wasn't corporate, but I used to think about it like politically speaking, like how they move, right? One time there was this thing where they said, if you don't report an issue within like 3 months, like a complaint from no, they said 3 months, within like a week or something. I don't remember the time frame, but it was really short. Like if you don't report a customer's complaint within like a certain period of time, they will sue you, not the company, because you did not report it. They used to say things like that. So that really put stuff into perspective on like media training. Like I believe the police in general or most institutions will survive from media training. And old people, you suck in adapting to the technology we have, right? You don't calculate words, you don't think people when you see phones, even if people holding like this, think about your response. Like be use fluid words. Use words that don't make no sense. Be vague as hell. That's my advice. But yeah, that was it. I know the whole thing about the issue. I'm saying okay, they are right technically for like shooting the video, like bribery, whatever, whatever. Fine. You can be angry. You're allowed to be like, no, JMPD always paying, whatever. Cool, right? Now, if you are a mm, car operator on the road constantly, and now you get stopped for like something minor, are you going to be like, "Oh no, police officer, you are doing the right thing and writing me up like a ticket that costs whatever, like 700, 400, I don't know the prices, but something expensive like a 2,000 rent ticket, rather than you just, you know, oh, sliding some, you see, so that gone. What is the right choice? I'm not saying me morally I'm confused. You can say like I'm for corruption. I get it. You can say that. I don't mind. But I'm just saying, think about what is right or what is wrong. Right? Like what is right or what is wrong. I'm just not what is right or what is wrong, but what is most beneficial for South Africans going forward. Because it's about to get. I'm gonna talk to some people, check whether their road life experience has changed because of this bribery thing, because once technology gets involved, it goes wrong. So yes, final point again, I repeat, I'm not really the best on morality as such, but I just want you to think about what is better for us. Should we continue doing this expose thing? We know how we are as South Africa. We need to be accountable for the type of people we are as South Africans, what we do on the roads. We know we have a very drunk weekend culture. Drunk driving is literally our thing, and I live in Soweto. Trust me. Like, people drive with like Henneken bottles between their thighs. Savannah, whatever. It is what it is, people. We need to know what it is. Now, we could argue change. Yes, we could argue change. But I'm just saying, for now, what is the better option? Should it get to a point where police officers are that strict that you can't get away with anything? Probably yes, it's better for society. But I just wanted to tell you what we think. And I wanted to show you that we all don't think in full morality. Like, being a good person is not 100% consistent. So I wanted to tell you, not tell you, but also show you that we are thinking the same thing. We're not gonna act that holy here. You know, some people are scared now, like, oh my god, I can't even bribe my way out of small stuff because of this damn ass lady and that guy shot a video. Some people are thinking that because it is true. You see what I'm saying? It is true. Like, that video, that whole encounter is costing some people, leeway, and like, it's costing people their usual amount of freedom and bargaining power. Where now they're gonna be like, nah, no bribery, fine. Oh my god, no fines. Or they're gonna say, oh no, now I'm incurring a bigger amount of risk. So the money must proportionally match up. So what used to be like a slide me a 2.5, because I think that was the usual amount. I don't remember for what, but it's like 2.5. They might be like, bro, slide me like a 3.5, like a fiver. Are you gonna have it that day? No. Jail. So I'm asking you, please leave a comment. Please subscribe, people. Get me to like 100 subs, please, so that I have like an achievement for the year. Kitty, yeah, but throw me like 100, and yeah, just need to get to 100 people. I know you're watching my video. You love me. That's fact. So yeah, thank you. I just wanted to give my little sauce.